Good morning, everyone. It's Angus Levy for Trading with Angus. We're looking at UJ for the moment. May take that for a put shortly. Just keeping an eye on it. Get ready. USD JPY for a possible put. And enter. Just on the 1618. Hi, Greg. Welcome. Hi, Mark. Hi, Steve. Okay, get ready with the second entry. Enter. Oh, I have two UJs. How did I get two UJs there? GBP CAD. GBP CAD should have been in there. Okay, this is not going our way, but it is showing signs of weakening. Going to go back in, get ready, enter. We have GBP CAD also for a possible put, enter. Oh, sugar, I took it to level 3. Damn. No, I didn't. I'm all right. Back to you, Jay. Ooh, come on, down you go. Shoot. Okay. We'll leave UJ for the moment. Back to GBP CAD. We'll take a recovery when we see a reversal. Enter on GBP CAD for second entry. See it bounce down. Okay, UJ. UJ, I'm looking at it. Fourth entry, enter. Oh, darn. This is our GBP CAD. Ah, damn it. Okay. Get ready, third entry, enter. Did that take it? No. No, I mean, And the fourth entry on UJ worked. And GBP CAD. Third entry is a winner. Okay, so that's a bit unsettling, that first start, I have to admit. But because we had high fourth entry on UJ and a third on GBP CAD, we actually made a nice bit of profit. I'm up 400. Yeah, it was a bit scary, RNA. Fourth level win on UJ. Not comfortable. Okay. All right, we have Euro JPY. Euro JPY for a call. Enter. It's right on an area of previous resistance, which now acts as support. But it's decided to go on down. It's now at the next level of resistance. Get your second entry ready. Enter. It's now down on the actual support level. Come on, up you go. Give it up. We have GBP USD, GBP USD for a possible call, GBP USD for a call. Get ready. Enter. Now, I just want to double check, did we win that Euro JPY? It looked like we were, but it has gone down. So, yeah, we did win it. This is our GU. Okay, we have GBP CAD also for a call. GBP CAD for a call. Enter. Oh, okay. We have to go second entry on GU. Was in the money and then just shot back out of it. Get ready. Enter. This is GBP CAD. Get ready for second entry. Call. Enter. Oh dear. We really are having a tough time today. GU. Enter for third entry. You have to go back into GBP CAD also for a third entry. Enter. I'm going to take fourth entry on GU, or am I? Just let me watch it. Get ready in case I call it. Okay, enter. Come on, up you go. Oh, come on, GBP CAD, up you go. Oh, yes, just in the money in the last second. Whew. And GU is looking good. And that is a winner. Okay, USD SEC. I think I'll leave that for the moment. It's come back up a good bit, even though there is a resistance level there, or support level, pardon me. We might actually take it. Get ready. Enter for call, USD SEC. right on that area of support again. Darn. Okay, it's down to the lower Bollinger now. We'll take a second entry on this. Get ready. Enter. Bounced off the 23.6. The general direction is upwards. Come on, up you go. That's it. And a second entry winner there. Whew. Okay, guys. 20 minutes and I'm exhausted. That was difficult. We had a fourth, a third, a second, a fourth, a third, a second. Unbelievable. I don't want to trade anymore. Oh. Yeah, tough trades. Very tough. But, you know, we got them in the end. A lot of it was just waiting for it to hit those important points before taking the entry. For example, our last trade on USD SEC, just waiting for it to hit the FIBO and then going in. Anyway, let's take a look. Even though it was really tough trading, we've actually, well, I've done quite well, and I presume if you followed me on those trades, you will have done well too. If you didn't, you may be hurting. And I can understand if you didn't. That was 1,114. Profit. Or 7.3%. The reason we did for 6 trades 7.3% is because of our deep entries on UJ, GU. We had GBP CAD a third entry, twice. No, I'm sorry, and USD SEC. So all of these were 85 or 90. And so we were making that extra few percent of profit because our martingale was set at 80. So we did well on that. You just took one winner, okay. And stopped. Don't have your nerves. Yeah, I understand. I'm slightly nervous today, all right. I have to admit. Yeah, that was tough. Yeah, good point, Gregory. A good lesson to detach yourself from the value of money. In other words, Gregory is actually talking about something I was talking to him about yesterday. And if you don't mind, Gregory, I'll just share this. Gregory was expressing difficulty with going beyond, $10 or €10 or £10 or whatever, because of the fear of loss of money. And I suggested to him that he changes the way he thinks. Instead of looking at it on a monetary point of view, look at it as in percentage. So I am taking 1% of my balance. That's what I'm risking. I'm now risking 2.3% of my balance. I'm now risking, 5% of my balance. Does that make sense? So rather than going, oh my God, I've just taken a trade for 750 or whatever it might be, or 918, on a third level, or what's my fourth level at the moment, 1845. Oh, how can I do that? I disconnect, and it is important to disconnect yourself from that figure. Otherwise, you will be frozen. And the problem with being frozen is you hesitate and you don't take it when you need to. It backfires, and it did this day last week when I took a fourth and 2/3, and it took us until the middle of the week to recover from that. But it's still important that you are able to do those entries, because if you don't, you'll end up losing, and that is guaranteed. Because you'll be chickening out, say, at your second trade. Oh God, I cannot go that high. I cannot go that high. You'll be saying to yourselves, and not doing it, and then I win on the third entry, and you're going. You start to justify it. Then you start to say, well, at least I could have lost, but I only lost. I only lost. Let's go to second level. You could say, I only lost 364. I could have lost, if we had lost on the third level, I could have lost another 800. But instead, I only lost, 400. No, you lost your first and second entry. That is gone. You cannot recover that. And your account will slowly dwindle down. And that's why, often people, you'll see them joining us and leaving. It's because they don't follow the rules, and they disappear. Now, there are other people who have other strict trading rules on themselves, such as Siggy. Now, Siggy, you see, he took the third entry and then stopped on UJ. But he won because he didn't enter until the second trade. So that was what was my fourth, was his third. But Siggy also has strict rules on himself on when he will take a trade and when he won't take a trade. Okay, so if we go back here, I can't remember where we entered. I think it was here, or maybe even here. That was our first entry. Probably, yeah. Let me just make this bigger. There was already a couple of signals when we took this trade, so I think it was here was our first entry. And see, he was probably waiting for the MBFX to get over the 80 line properly before he entered. So it still took us to the third. It went quite high, went right up to above, I'd say about 95% before it turned. And that was quite unusual because the general trend, you know, okay, on the higher levels was downwards. So that was unusual. So there was a change. There was actually a change. There was a breakout. If you look here, what was happening was price was breaking out above the 8 level on the Bollinger Bandwidth. And it actually went much, much higher. And it's in fact come back into constriction since. You're still up. Okay, good. Am I making sense to you folks in what I've just been saying? Because, you know, we are emotional people and we get attached to our money for a start, which is understandable, but also as human beings, we will do anything to avoid loss, and loss equals pain, okay? And we are in our amygdala, the prehistoric center of our brain, we are naturally geared towards avoiding pain, loss. We will run from it. We'll do anything we can to get away from it. And that's why trading is so difficult, because it inevitably involves a certain degree of pain, loss, and a lot of people cannot hack it. And they make silly errors. And I've done them many times. You've seen me do it. I paid the price for it. But, you know, I do have great faith in our system overall. We've had an incredible, difficult first 2 months. We were just up and down like yo-yos in a very narrow bandwidth. In other words, we were in a time of constriction. Let's say we were here, all right? This is what we were doing for January and February. You know, we were stuck in a very tight, narrow band. And at the moment, we're in a breakout phase where we are, you know, making money again, finally. You know, only 3 weeks ago, we were at a quarter of where we are now. We're up 400% nearly of where we were 3 weeks ago. So we're doing well. But we did lose a few people on the way, people who unfortunately their account wasn't able to handle it, or they weren't able to take the pain. And, you know, I feel really bad about that. I take it very seriously. But and today was a really good lesson in how to how sometimes we do need to just pull back from not taking that trade and pushing forward, but at the same time being willing to accept when we do take that loss and not obsess over it, not worry about it. Tomorrow is a new day. The next session is a new session. Carry on from there. The loss is gone, and move forward. And that's the sort of psyche you need. And I recommend reading the book Trading in the Zone. You'll find it on our Facebook group, Binary Option Networking, in the files section. Download it and read it. Very good. Okay, guys, thank you. I've done enough preaching. I've preached for almost as long as I traded for. I'll actually upload this to the video results, so if you want to listen to it or watch it again, you can. All right, thank you. Take care and see you in the afternoon. Bye-bye.